Hi everybody, today I had this Nikon L23 camera. I was about to say battery, apologize for that. So I have this Nikon L23, so basically this camera is powered by the AA battery and all. So it's just a simple, light, slim camera, everything. So basically, so for this case, you need the AA batteries that look something like this. Then you just need to push it up, push the left. Then this is where you insert the batteries in, positive terminal at the top, negative terminal at the top for here. So this camera is using SD card, so you just basically put your SD card in, you just close it up in, you push it back in, make sure that it's just tight everything. Once it's tight already, you see that the battery contact is like being inside. So to turn on the camera, just press this button. So you'll be greeted with this time and date change. So basically just press OK and just select whatever dates you want by moving the left and right button, and you press this one to go back for the camera mode. So this camera has many modes like easy mode, then they got like many kind of portrait, scenery modes, everything can be adjusted to here. Then if you like press over here, you get smart portrait, movie, and auto mode. So easy auto is basically like the background is simple, easy to follow everything. So over here you have the type of mode that you are in, the battery strength, this is like the vibration. Then over here the autofocus, this is 10 megapixel. This is the tell that internal is an internal built-in memory of 5 photos left. So this camera does have an internal memory inside. So if you put it in your SD card, here will appear to be like maybe hundreds and all these things. So do notice that if you hard press, you see these two values here. 1/25 is the shutter speed, and then this is f2 2 point, yeah, it's 2.7. The aperture is 2.7. Yep. So if you hard press, if you see this red blinking, it means that the image is not in focus. So for this case, you need to enable your macro mode because this is like a very close up. The distance between the camera and the table is very narrow, so you need something like that is very close by. So if you hear this green color rectangle, means the object is in focus. You just basically hard press until you hear this, just take a photo. So yep, so you're back to the normal mode again. So in easy auto, it's just everything is just back, like it selects everything for you. Automatic, just like it's just auto everything. So over here is to adjust the flash settings, auto flash, flash with red eye reduction, force flash, everything. So do know that you can use force flash in the auto mode, it does work. So you just hard press, and if you see red button blinks up, it means that the flash is ready and you can shoot. So to play back your photos that you have played, you just have to press this button right here on the right. Then you use this arrow left and right to move down and all these things. So yep, you can see up all these are photos, everything. Just to delete is to press this button here. Press delete current image. Yes. Then you just like if you cannot press, you must press this button back to go back. So if you go to movie mode, to record, you just press this shutter button here. But do know that because I only have 5 seconds and this is the VGA quality. So back to shooting mode again. So in shooting mode here is the easy auto. If you press the menu button here, you can adjust the like megapixel everything only for easy auto. So if you go for the other automatic modes, you press the menu button, they give you more settings to go through, like the white balancing, everything. So easy auto is everything do for you. Auto, that means you have something more control, slightly above, more control the camera. So to select your mode you want, you just press OK button, which is center here. Continuous shot is like burst continuous, means like you can take shots after shots, everything. And it's like multi shot of 16, and then got color options, vivid color, black and white, sepia, or candle color. So yep, back to mode again. So if you go into the various kind of like scenery mode, everything, you can just adjust around. But do not, this camera doesn't have like so-called program mode, everything in it. So if you go back to like, depends on your setting is selected, depends on your scenery mode, everything. You have different kinds of mode to play around with. Yep. So this is what you have, everything. If you go to smart photo, you can just only have like smart portrait. You can adjust that screen softening, everything being proof. All this can be adjusted here. So I mean, you got various other settings as well. That's all done. So yeah, because do note that if you use certain scenery mode, certain functions are not available. But if you press like the menu button, everything. So do note, if you go back to the left side here, if you see this, the camera is in highlight mode. If you go down to the screwdriver, I mean the spanner here, you can adjust the like language, the set art screen, the blink, everything all can be adjusted through here under the settings by pressing this menu button here. So overall, back to shooting mode again. So over here, dial here is this is the splash. This is for a start timer 10 seconds. This is the exposure compensation, either +2 or -2, which is going down to negative. So it depends around. You just have to play around with this. And then like just now, this is the macro mode. So overall, I mean to zoom in, zoom out, basically just select this button to the right to zoom in, and then you select the button to the left over here to zoom back up again. Zoom in, zoom back up again. So basically overall this camera is a pretty good camera. It's just in a 5x zoom and a 10 megapixel. So overall it's quite good, quite slim weight and all. I recommend getting AA rechargeable battery for this camera, so for it to last longer basically. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a like as thumbs up, and I see you on the next video soon. Bye.